And we have a special guest in our studios today. We've got Sean from the Chamber of Las Cruces, and you're not taking Cindy's place because we have Cindy come in here every week to give us updates on what's going on with the chamber.
I am a volunteer.
You are a volunteer for sure.
Yes.
But you look good with all the pins and everything.
Thank you.
That's
thank
good.
you.
But actually, and you're not here to talk about some of the chamber stuff that's going on a regular basis. You're here to talk about something that is very important that is coming up here in January.
Yes.
And people may be thinking, well, why are we talking about stuff so early? It's because it's very important stuff, and there are deadlines to be had.
There are deadlines, so I'm here to talk about the Mesilla Valley Days in Santa Fe 2026. Registration for the event is open. It's important to register as soon as possible. Number one, you get a better rate on registration, so
save a little cash. Always something
good
to consider.
And then we have our hotel block that is available at the La Fonda in Santa Fe as well, with special pricing, and that runs through about the first week of January. So I think our deadline on our hotel reservations is about January 9th, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we'll take registrations all the way till the day of, but
of course
it costs you more money when you do that.
Yeah, that's right. So the important note here is Mesilla Valley Days in Santa Fe coming up, and the sooner the better to get things taken care of. That way you also have a rough idea about how many people are going up.
We have catering, we have networking events. Head counts are always important when you're throwing a large event like this, when there's lots of moving parts and pieces. And we print a program that has everybody's contact information in it for our registrants. That way, people in their community that are attending that, they can get a hold of each other, and it's a lot of fun. So
yeah, and of course, Mesilla Valley Days in Santa Fe came out of what used to be known as Las Cruces Days in Santa Fe, but now you guys are incorporating the entire Mesilla Valley. So you're taking everybody out from the surrounding areas and everything to go up there, right?
We're really trying to broaden our advocacy for the entire area of all of Doña Ana County. We have Hatch, we have Anthony, we have Sunland Park, we have Mesilla. There's a lot more to Doña Ana County than just Las Cruces. And so we're really trying to get more of our communities involved, because our legislators represent the entire county of Doña Ana County, right?
Of course,
our local delegation. So we really want to have as much communities that represent our area as possible being involved. So yeah, absolutely.
And of course, you'll also have several dignitaries, shall we say, politicians, people coming up from the different areas as well.
We invite all of our municipal elected leaders in all of the county, really. And some can't make it, but a lot of them do make it. And most of the ones that can't make it is because they're doing official business, right? They have things they got to take care of. They're running cities and they're running counties and all of that kind of stuff. But a lot of them do attend. We have great participation from all our municipal partners, and we're just looking to grow that. And so it's important that they're there. So from a registration perspective, it's a good way to get in a room and get to be at least introduced to these folks. Maybe have a conversation.
Contacts and networking. I mean, that's what it comes down to in the world of business.
So from our local level, that's important. And then we're also there to advocate to the legislature as a whole on behalf of Doña Ana County, and help our legislators go look at all of our constituents that are here to support what we're trying to do for our area.
That's right. A little show of numbers for everybody up north to remind them. Southern New Mexico exists. We're here. We're doing some things. Could maybe use a little help with some things, or even with the legislature, what they're doing. And I know this is budget year, isn't it?
It's a short session. We're 30 days, so there's a lot going on, but it is mainly a budget year, and that is when they're sending all the money around the state. So if we want the dollar bills down here to help us with things, then we need to show up in force and say, hey, we need it down here. So
so those are all very good reasons and ways that you can go ahead and be a part of Mesilla Valley Days in Santa Fe, and maybe just a little idea of what goes on when you guys get up there.
So we have a few networking events. We have a welcome reception on Saturday night on the 24th, which is a great time. It's really casual. Everybody's just coming into town. It's a thank you and a welcome. And then we do an informational brunch on Sunday, where basically our local leaders and stakeholders give their priorities, what they're looking for, to educate the rest of us on what they're trying to advocate for. And then we have a governor's mansion reception, which is a lot of fun. Another networking event. And then we do our advocating Monday. So we do a quick breakfast in the morning. We'll hear from our local legislators before they go to work at the Roundhouse and kind of tell us what they're working on. And then we all go to the Roundhouse. And what I'm really pushing for this year is to have all of our registrants stay through about lunchtime on Monday and go up into the galleries. We talked to some of our local legislators here, and they say realistically, it's good when we can point up to the gallery and say, look at all of our people from Doña Ana County that are up there. And that's why we're pushing so hard for our county. And so I'm really hoping that our participants and registrants really stick around on Monday after our breakfast to do some advocating at the Roundhouse once the session starts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of the reasons that you go up there, and like I said, numbers, let them know that there's a lot of people down here that can really affect a lot of things.
Exactly. And we have registration open. It's ready to go. We also still have sponsorship packages available. We have tiers all the way from $6,000 down to $300. So there's lots of room for every business, every individual. If you want to just have your business represented, or if you just want to come, there's a level for every person to be involved with our event. And we've structured it that way on purpose because not everybody has, a ton of money, and not everybody can go, but they still might want some company representation at our event as well. So we have all of that available, and all of this information is available at lascruces.org. And then also you can call the chamber as well and talk to Cindy, because Cindy is the keeper of everything. And that number is 575-524-1968.
There you go. And you were in my mind, Sean. I was just going to ask you, we got the deadlines coming up. We got all that stuff. How do they get to take advantage of it? And I think you said everything.
Yeah. And you can follow our Facebook pages too. The Chamber of Commerce has a Facebook page, as well as the ambassadors of the Greater Las Cruces Chamber has a Facebook page. We have all of our event links on there. We have all of our sponsor information on there, like thanking our sponsors. And with that being said, I want to thank our platinum sponsors that we have going so far, because we can't do it without them.
Of course.
We have Virgin Galactic, which has been a longtime partner of ours. Memorial Medical Center, also a longtime partner. Mountain View Regional Medical Center, a longtime partner. Doña Ana County themselves and also a longtime partner.
I should hope so.
Yeah. And we have Adams Media Group, which is where we're sitting right now. So thank you guys. And Hutton Broadcasting. So and so those are our platinum level sponsors that we have, and I just want to say thank you to all of those entities for their support over the years, and again this year. It means a lot to us.
Well, anything that we can do, once again, to remind Santa Fe that there is a Southern New Mexico.
Yes.
And so that we can go ahead and get all the advocacy we need for all the different businesses, all the different groups, all of the things that we basically want to take care of here in Southern New Mexico.
Yeah. School districts, New Mexico State, healthcare, infrastructure projects. The county has asks out for things. The city of Las Cruces needs things, and there's an element of state funding that goes into that. And we need to make sure we advocate to get our fair share down here in Southern New Mexico.
Absolutely. So once again, it's lascruces.org is where they can go to get more information.
Yes. To
register, you can always call the chamber itself, call Cindy.
Yep.
But the deadlines are the 31st to make sure that you're registered to get the pricing.
The 31st is the special pricing, ends on the last day of December. So get it done.
I just set myself up for some video editing.
Yes.
Trying to hold back. But also the hotels will be, that'll go for another weekend there if they want to make sure they get the good deal on the hotels as well.
Yeah, that goes.
So save some cash, get it done early, get it done now, and make sure that you're part of that representation for the Mesilla Valley, for Mesilla Valley Days up in Santa Fe. Sean, thanks a lot for keeping us up to date. And you got to give us some details and updates once you get everything done up there.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll come back and do a couple more little post things, and it'll be fun. And I always like being in the studio with you, Gino. And thank you for all your support and help with all of this, and we appreciate it.
Hey, I sit there and hit record on the button sometimes and get things done for you, but I'm glad to help out. And like I said, I'm looking forward to those updates.
Awesome. Thank you.